This is CBS News, New York.
Right now at 8, President Trump backtracking on an ambassador nomination in order to keep a New York congresswoman in office. It comes ahead of crucial special elections in Florida.
Are Republicans panicking?
You know, it's always going to be a tight majority.
A full report from Washington on the delicate balance of power in Congress. Big warm up for the weekend. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful. A check of the temperatures you could see in your neighborhood in our first alert forecast. Plus, the first day of baseball in the Bronx, and fans are treated to an early slugfest and a nail-biting finish. Otis is here as hope springs eternal on opening day. Good evening, I'm Dick Brennan. A New York congresswoman is staying put in her position. Elise Stefanik's nomination to be U.S. ambassador to the UN was pulled by President Trump. Stefanik represents the 21st district in upstate New York. Republicans are looking to hold on to their slim majority in Congress. Erica Brown reports on how lawmakers are responding.
President Trump has asked Representative Elise Stefanik to stay in Congress and withdraw her nomination for U.S. ambassador to the United Nations.
I was surprised. I think Representative Stefanik.
Right now at 8:30, 2 suspects taken down months after a high-end heist in Westchester.
While the bad guys are getting smarter, they're not smart enough so far.
How detectives were able to track down locations despite the suspects doing all they could to cover their tracks. Good evening, I'm Dick Brennan. The robbers smashed their way into a Westchester County store in December. As Tony Aiello reports, 2 men are now in custody after investigators followed the digital trail left behind.
Terrytown Jewelers in Hartsdale, with hundreds of 5-star reviews on Google. A tempting target for smash-and-grab robbers last December. But thanks to high-tech detective work, 2 of the alleged bad guys are now facing justice.
This kind of detective work really built a great...
The cheating Astros. You're on fire, by the way.
You got to sneak that in.
Opening day and he's on fire
That's
already.
right. But you know what? Juan Soto's going to come up in those spots, and more times than not, he has come through.
Yeah, and you know, I happened to see that at bat.
Yeah.
And it was a classic Soto at bat. I mean, I was shocked when he's, half swung and missed because he never does that.
Yeah, exactly.
But the rest of the at bat, there were tough pitches. I mean, come on, this
That's
guy
him, man.
He's just so.
He's a machine,
right?
man.
And now next week, Citi Field, you will be there. For
Yep,
opening
on
day
Friday
there,
we're gonna another 3:00 start, which is weird, but we got another 3:00 start at Citi Field, so we'll be out there covering the Mets.
And you looked up that whole thing about 162-0. That actually
it is a record. It would be a record. It would be.
And maybe the White Sox will be 0
on 162. The opposite ends.
It's always possible. All right, did we do that well? We covered a little time.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
All right.
Nicely done as always. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back at 11.